Moving into 2019, feeling fresh, feeling clean, got plenty new artists to screen. Made 100 of the most influential spreading across the world like influencer with culture and pride as the core fundamentals. One time for the people, two time for the beats. Make time for the music coming to your big screen. Listed, Illustrado, taas no Filipino. Without further ado, we going international. Here we go. Go, go, go. Cue the OBB. B. Welcome everybody to the next episode of Listed by Illustrado. We are on episode 7, unofficial season 2. Happy New Year to everybody. It's not too late for me to greet you because it's not the end of the month. My name is Paolo, the TCK host and co-producer of Listed. Welcome everybody. Hello to y'all just tuning in. Hello to everybody on the way home. Drive safely. We got a lot of awesome new things and some pretty cool surprises coming up. But first, I want to thank our sponsors.
Real life, beautifully squared. Instax Square SQ6.
Need something? Don't buy. Get it free instead. Welcome to Giver. Everything is free. Just pay delivery. Have useful stuff gathering dust in your closet? Don't trash it. Give it away. Just good old giving and taking, made easy for you. That's good for the heart, and good for the planet. Giver, your friendly marketplace for sharing. Give and take for a better world.
Welcome everybody back to the show. I want to thank our 3 homies for sponsoring this show. We of course have Giver, your friendly marketplace for carrying. We got Instax by Fujifilm, the coolest Polaroid camera to go around right now. And of course, Stars and Bars for supporting us and hosting our dope 100 most influential Filipinos in the Gulf Party. Welcome to the show, everybody. Once again, my name is Paolo, TCK, co-producer and host of Listed. Tonight, we are going to be revisiting something pretty special because as you can see, just about less than 2 weeks ago, we have released our Illustrado 100 4th edition, where we take a new look at some of the upcoming talents and fresh, awesome people in the Middle East, and as well as visit our old friends, contacts, and of course, everybody who deserves their rightful place on the list. For those of you who may be wondering what surprises that we're gonna have next, we're gonna keep it simple and we're gonna make you wait. But first, I wanna introduce our first entry from listed into the Illustrado 100. His name, Patrick Garcia. You may know him as Phat G, all the way from Batangas to Dubai, from the land of the 7 Grand to the 7 Sands. He has created his own cult following and he has become Dubai's rising star. But for now, rising stars aside, we all better appreciate the classics. Check this out. This is Phat G.
Something classic, feel the vibe of music na nakaka-addict. Tuloy sa pagkabali kahit dali ng biyahe medyo traffic. I ain't panic sa schedule kung sobrang hectic, cause I've got the 8 days a week without some waste techniques. Hindi ako workaholic at hindi din naman petics, pero ang aking work ethics ay may pagka-systematic. Dynamic moves, gamit ang matinik at malupit na tactics. Kailangan malaman ang solusyon para exam sa mathematics. Hanapin ang tamang stasyon kung signal ay static. Overdrive, mapamanual o automatic. Unlimited trip, kaya umabot ang tunog hanggang galactic. Ultrasonic soul jams, mga tagtog ng cosmic change topic. Balik tayo sa pagiging realistic, habang abala sa paglalaro ang araw at buwan na hide and seek. That's your instinct, career call some doctor very quick. Critical lines, I'm dead serious, my flow was sick. Look, life is so majestic, full of magic. Create what we imagine, the artistic freedom of expressions, explicit graphics, words of wisdom exceed beyond the limits. Analytic mind brings sick, sometimes they may think I'm a psychotic. Experience was one of the most important mechanics to study the logic. Listen to my tips, learn how to master the basic. Ako'y nasa sa madilim na sulok, sumusulat ng tahimik. Sinubukan ng mga letra, buhay magpit at pinilit kong pipihit. Bigla na lamang sa aking punta kami lumagalik at sumatik. Kaya ngayon sobrang ululo ko magpatinamaan ang lintek. Akin na patansay na lahat ako malaman sa pamamagitan ng sampitik. New click, bawal ang mga wik at mga makikilig mag-isip. We are authentic, non-negating, allergic. Kapag napapahalo bilo sa mga plastic. How ironic that yung mga critics are now fanatic. Mimics deliver daw ang mga gago pero sa kampo ng mga agnostic. Sobrang lang trip habang nanonood ng mga eksenang dramatic. Pinangalan sa bagong alagang pagong supersonic. Ang daming hot chick na minsan lumatid ako sa gig ng mga gonic. Angelic voice pero pananimik nilimit pagka-demonic. Malimit makadinig ng mga banat na generic. Kaya this time, okay, let's be more specific. Philippine music industry, mga demos doon daw ako'y magsabit. Mas malaki daw ang tsansa para mga pangarap ko'y akin na makamit. Madami daw ako makukuha, iba't ibang klaseng benefits. Okay, sige, basta wag lang kaluluwa ko magiging kapalit. Underground at mainstream, pareho magiging quits kapag nagkapustahan kung saan ka makakakita ng mga hypocrites. Matira na lang ang tunay na matibay like legit misfits. Skin 46, you can jam na with Uncle Bob and Hendrix. Urban legend, street life, at nagsilbing aking academics. Still fantastic ang impact, kahit drastic ang tema ng mga bitlips. Kailan daw ba nilang mapapanood sa MTV at Mix? Nga pala check mo tol, I see you serious. Am idealist at may karakteristik na pagka-futuristic. Para mga kaganapan ngayon mo, hindi kaya kinang na-predict. Mga bago combo na malang araw yung magiging mamamahaling antik. Makikita na magkakaiba pero magkakatulad na unique. I don't wanna become famous, I want my life to be historic. Heroic, this everybody can relate to my epic story. Memory full of the natural chicks. Secret mnemonic tricks like how I decode my lyrics. Something classic. If only gravity can stick on this beat, man. It's all about something classic. Feel the vibe, yo. Feel the vibe, yo. Yeah.
Saludo ako sa inyong lahat. Ito ang panahon natin. This is our time. Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Before I continue, I want to say hi to some pretty awesome guests of ours. We have Valerie Pua all the way from Winnipeg. How's the weather in Canada? Hope to see a video from you in the snow sooner or later. I've been wanting to see snow my entire life. Sadly, the only snow that I've seen was in Ski Dubai. Hey, And then we have Brianito Vergara, and then of course we have Marlon Aquino Malina, who is also a member of this year's Illustrado 100. Congratulations, saludo to everybody, and of course hello to everybody who joined. We have X from WyWy, who are going to be coming up later on. So 2019 is a year of new beginnings, right? And as such, we will be having some new beginnings on the show too. In the spirit of the international Filipino, we have been known to adapt, spread out far and wide, and reach out to everybody else. Be it in the USA, be it in Europe, or any other countries in the world, you know that there's always going to be a Filipino. And without further ado, I would like to introduce our very first international artist in this year's lineup. This guy is so freaking cool. We're going to be taking it back 9 years for some fully stankified funk. This is Temu. Keep on dancing.
Yo, what's up, everybody? My name is Temu. I am an artist. I'm an independent artist, and I do a little bit of everything. I'm a singer. I'm a dancer, producer. As you see, I'm here in my humble little home studio here in New York. I play little keys, play some drums. I also specialize in a very special instrument called the talk box. It has a very unique sound, a very strange, peculiar instrument. And one of the reasons why I got into it is because I'm very much heavy into the funk sound. I love funk music. So if you're into that James Brown, Parliament Funkadelic, Bootsy Collins, Ohio players, Lakeside, right? Or some of the new guys like Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Bruno Mars, right? Kendrick Lamar. They've been doing a little bit of funk too, right? I'm into that sound, very heavy into that. Chromeo type of sound, right? Tuxedo. So if you like that funk sound, that groove, that stuff that makes you dance, then you're going to like a lot of what I do. All right. So I want to give a shout out to Illustrado magazine. Thanks for having me. Thanks for featuring me, guys. And I hope to get out to where you guys are and make some noise, have a good party. All right, y'all. Thanks for having me, folks. Have a good time, y'all. Peace.
Boom, ba, ba, da, da. Got my waves, I got my tuts. Bam, boom, boom, boom. Ba, 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 ba. Are y'all dancing? I hope y'all are dancing. Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. That was Temu Bacot, singer, dancer, producer, and all things talented and funkadelic straight from New York City. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope to see you soon. Hope to have you more on our show. And you might just come across one of our poppers doing some dance covers to your awesome music. Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. And you have just seen our first international artist of the year. Now, why international artists? Because you'd think that listed is more synonymous with Filipino music, diba? Well, it has always been in the Filipino to be a part of the world. We have spread out far and wide. We have helped build great nations, and we have been at the spearhead, the tip of the spear, rather, at the hedge of many artistic movements. So I think it's only natural that now we decided to branch out, right? I want to say hello to our guests who are just tuned in. We have WyWy watching from the Dubai to Sharjah road traffic. We have Agnes Briggs, Yasmin Balahadia Cortez, and Ailey Marie Elestwani. Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Hope y'all are doing good. Hope y'all are having fun. Vibe with me. Just don't dance while driving. Drive safely, okay? Want to say hello to everybody. We have Enrique Yamzon of Souk Pinoy who just tuned in. And we have the unofficial cousin of The Rock, Joel Guerrero, tuning in. And in the spirit of Filipino internationalism, we're going to be moving on to our next song. We have Sendai ERA, My ID.
Yeah. Gathered from the east and like a mono. Immigrant vocal wave flow like a tidal. Crying dedication, one hand, other right, and reminiscing on the days town falling up out of light. Isama hard like the theater off Jackson. Working hard like Filipinos off to Alaska. Working hard like a parent, strong with the accent. White walls and Yesla, saying no access, duh. Still living through it now. Respect to the natives and those moving out of town. Respect to the ones we lost and those who moved out. The youth been saying that it's all coming down. And they say that history repeat. But we waiting for a king, don't fall into our feet. Gathered up a hing hey, moving to the street. Get us to Domingo, no weekends when we speak. Come on, come on. Gathered from the east and like a mono. Full of sun, painted on the walls right beside us. Same place for elders, held to confinement. Same place on a buying groove from my island, my brother. They afraid of our songs. Call us nameless, cause our names scare them all. Bonifacio, Gabriela Salon, Lorena Barros, Lapu Lapu, Melissa Rojas. 500-year war in every country we on. And you can see us shine hard, cause it's somewhere we from in every platform. You can see us wage war on the battlefield. NPC, out to the farms, come on. I call it my ID. I call it my ID. I call it my ID, makasama. I call it my ID. I call it my ID. I call it my ID. I call it my ID, comrade. Filipino, now tell me what did that mean? Don't be afraid of the blood that you bleed in our veins, buckshots. Yeah, we've been on these streets. Filipino means resistance, every word that we breathe. Come on. Now tell me what did that mean? Don't be afraid of the blood that you bleed on our veins, buckshots. Yeah, we've been on these streets. Filipino means resistance, every word that we breathe. Come on. I call it my ID. I call it my ID. I call it my ID, makasama. I call it my ID. I call it my ID. I call it my ID. I call it my ID, comrade. I call it my ID. It's like that. It's like that. It's like that, 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 and like that. It's like that. It's like that. It's like that, 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 and like that. It's like that. It's like that. It's like that, 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 and like that. It's like that. It's like that. It's like that, 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 and like that.
What up, y'all? This is Sendai ERA. I'm the vocalist, ERA.
I'm Sendai Mike, the producer and engineer.
I just want to say mad love to Illustrado magazine, listed for featuring us, and also just sharing good vibes and growth to the hip-hop culture growing in the Philippines, and from us here in the States. And they'll continue to honor the black roots of this music and continue to tell our stories and share what we need to say in the honor of resistance and of our people. So thank you again.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. That was Sendai ERA. Sendai being the producer and ERA being the rapper of the duo from Seattle, representing the hip-hop from the Filipino side. They rhyme about Filipino culture, identity, and they bring a new migrational take to their music. They're also working on an artistic series called Lakas, bridging Filipino music and stories from OFWs across the USA and producing some dope videos out of them. Welcome back to the show, everybody. You know the drill. This time, we mean it. We are going international. And if you want to wonder why we're going international, think about it like this. Can somebody tell me a good food that every Filipino loves? We're not talking about adobo this episode, but we're talking about bread. Now, you might want to wonder why we're talking about bread. Well, think about this. If you leave bread in one place in the kitchen, it gets stale, diba? It doesn't taste nice anymore. So, what do we do with that bread? We make toast, we make bread pudding out of this, we make sandwiches, pandesal, exactly. We find so many uses for bread. So, whenever you're wondering whether you should be international or not, take culture, take politics, take all of these things aside, and simply be like bread. Thank you to everybody who is just tuning in. I want to thank my amazing studio audience. Also, we have Dea Fortes Paderes. We have Eros Goze all the way from the Philippines. We have Don Almario, and we have Alvarez Manlangit tuning in. We have Gerrard Silva also in the audience. Had a blast partying with you at Stars and Bars the other day. Welcome to the show, everybody. Thank you all for tuning in. You're watching another episode of Listed by Illustrado. Saludo ako sa inyong lahat, everybody. Now, we are going to be bringing our second international artist into the mix. And boy, do we have a treat for you. Our second international artist feature is none other than Laila Kardan, locally based Emirates Woman of the Year, singing, rhyming, harmonizing all things empowerment and beauty. Check this out, Goddess.
Time and she's on it. You don't have her but you want her. Has a mind and she knows what's real. She ebbs and flows, knows exactly where to go, can make it through it all. She's her own, never silent, lays it all out, breaks the quiet. Held down, now she grows tall. She'll never lose what she's been through. Goddess is you.
Thank you so much, Laila Kardan, for sending your amazing music over. When anybody wants to think about goals, think of Laila Kardan. Be modern, be empowered, be bold, and be beautiful. No matter what you are, how you look like, or where you are gonna be. Just aspire to be like Laila, or in the spirit of being international, aspire to be like bread. Adaptable. Can be cooked in many different temperatures, but not overcooked because nobody likes burnt toast. Welcome to the show, everybody. Thank you all for tuning in. Now, did you know that there is in fact a Filipino edge behind the video? You're just gonna have to wait and see. Now, I'm just kidding. We're gonna show it right after. We have Elijah Tividad Caguioa, a close friend of mine and one of the rising stars of the UAE, choreographing for things like Femme and so many other different styles put together to create these artistic, beautiful masterpieces. I have a shout out from him actually. Check it out.
Hi, I'm Eli, and I'm a dancer and a choreographer here in Dubai, and I choreographed Laila Kardan's Goddess music video. Working with Laila, it was an awesome experience. She's very humble, talented as well, and she knows what she wants, and she's but still open to suggestions and just accommodating. So there, check out my classes. I teach at D Studio in JLT Cluster T every Monday and Wednesday from 9 p.m. and also follow my social media accounts on Instagram. Book of Eli, that's B0OKOFELI. Hope whoever's editing this, make sure that it's on the screen. And my Facebook, it's Elijah. And yeah, that's it. Shout out to Illustrado and Listed. Let's try to do it, please. 5, 6.
Thank you to Ace Reyes and RJ Ubungen for supplying this amazing video, and thank you to Elijah for sharing your amazing content with us. Oh, tingnan mo to. Okay ba yan? No need. Thank you everybody for joining the show. Want to say hello to everybody watching. We have Mao Piodena, Resti Lagare from Kuwait, who has also been a part of our 100. We have Chef Earl, Roland Puse, of course, and many other people coming to the show. Hello everybody, what's up? We have Mej Valencia on the show. For those of you who don't know Mej Valencia, you should be. Low-key but slowly making his way up. He was the one that is shooting the music videos for Phat G, and he has become a staunch supporter of the hip-hop culture in the UAE. Slowly bridging his skills with all of our talents and elevating us one level further to the world stage. Remember, in the spirit of being Filipino, we all have to be international. Be like bread. Or, I don't think we should be like bread. As a matter of fact, be like pandesal. Or, if you're extra and you're sweet and you like that little bit of flavor, you have to be like ensaymada. We have an amazing audience here tonight. We have people from Canada. We have people from all across the UAE. From Ruwais to Sharjah to Dubai. Yasmin Balahalia Cortez, hello. Kumusta na? Agnes Aquino Briggs, hello again. We have plenty more music for... Need ko tubig. Woo! Okay. Thank you all to those who are tuning in. Stay tuned for our amazing content lineup. Don't go anywhere. We have plenty more Filipino spirit and plenty more influence to share unto you. Now, I am going to be moving on to our next entry in the 100. We have Anthony Makavelly Noche. He's the guy on the far right of the first picture in the trio. Now, Anthony Makavelly Noche, while you may think he is a new addition to the Illustrado 100 and therefore a new addition to our Filipino limelight, he is in fact been there for such a long time. All OFWs have a voice to be heard. Check this out. Sana'y magkaisa.
Magkano? 22. Mahal naman, brad. Mahal naman dito sa Pilipinas. Ano yan? 280. 280? Oo, grabe bilhin. Ano ang Pilipinas eh? Oo, mahal namin dito sa Dubai. Kaso puro gulo sa Pinas to. Mahirap. Yung mga Gerrard, sakto. Pakinggan mo itong bagong kanta. Mahirap ba? Oo.
Yeah. Para sa bawat Pilipino, makinig kayo. Minsan ako'y nag-iisip, nagpapasalamat sa bawat umaga na aking mata ay namumulat at ako'y nananalangin na humaba pa ang buhay. Ako ay may tungkulin ang mensahe ibigay sa bawat Pilipino na tayo'y magkadugo. Tatlong bituin at isang araw yan ang bumubuo. Sana'y magkaisa at kalimutan ang gulo. Lahat tayo'y magmahala mula apare hanggang ulo. Tigilan na ang gulo, tayo'y magkaisa. Isang lahi, isang bayan, tayo'y magkaisa. Tigilan na ang gulo, tayo'y magkaisa. Isang lahi, isang bayan, tayo'y magkaisa. O sana, o sana, o sana, tayo'y magkaisa. O sana, o sana, o sana, tayo'y magkaisa. Mga Pinoy sa mundo, sana'y huwag makakalimot na ang bayan sinilangan. Di kailangan mabalot sa takot upang tayo ay magkapatay-patay. Para sa ating bayan ay di kailangan pumatay. Sana'y walang umabuso sa kapwa Pilipino upang ating bansa ay makaramdam ng asenso. Paano to mangyayari? Simulan mo sa iyong sarili. Panahon na nga siguro na tayo'y maging bayani. Tigilan na ang gera, away sa politika. Para na kayo tanga, bakit di magkaisa? At manalangin sa taas sa Diyos sa ating lumika. Lahat tayo ay iligtas sa darating na sakuna. Tigilan na ang gulo, tayo'y magkaisa. Isang lahi, isang bayan, tayo'y magkaisa. Tigilan na ang gulo, tayo'y magkaisa. Isang lahi, isang bayan, tayo'y magkaisa.
Send mo ka sa akin yan, men.
Sige, Brad.
Okay. Ito na ako. Yung pala, hindi yung bite sa'yo, sis.
Ingat sa time, Brad. Salamat. Wala kang dus-dus. Nakayusi ka sa akin. Ingat.
Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. What are you doing? That was Anthony Makavelly, Noche, Sanay Magkaisa. He is the one that produces all OFW hip-hop here. Started from a little bedroom studio, he has become a household name among Filipino rappers. He is also the owner of Puestuhan Restaurant, a restaurant which me and a couple of friends actually did a sweet performance at the opening, which we will share with you next episode. Thank you all for joining the show. Once again, we are going to be visiting our veterans from the Illustrado 100, and we are also going to be bringing you new, fresh, and newly international globalized pandesal-worthy talent. Thank you all for tuning in. I want to say hello to Mej Valencia watching with Phat G. What's up, guys? We already played Phat G's music video, but remember, you can always tune in right after our live broadcast is ended. And I do apologize again if we did have any technical issues. Well, not technically again. This is my first time apologizing. Sorry. Thank you all. I want to say hello to Elijah who is watching. I want to say hello to all those different people. We have Haven Hamilton Villapando, staunch supporter of Illustrado and listed since the very first day. Thank you for tuning in from wherever you are. And I also want to say hello to Catherine K. Sabile of the Philippine All-Stars, representing the Philippines now in Dubai, bringing a new Filipino addition to the underground dance scene with her forte in whacking, hip-hop, and so many other styles. Welcome to the show. Thank you once again, everybody. Whew. Being live can be very tiring. Alam mo ba? I hope you all are not stuck in traffic right now. Or if you are stuck in traffic, I wish you all a safe trip back home. It is Wednesday night, 7:54 p.m. from our location. Thursdays around the corner. Weekend mode very soon. About to get out of this hectic situation. Stay strong, everybody. God bless. Keep safe. Drive safely. No funny business, and vibe with me if you're in a safe room with no sharp objects. Now, I want to actually move on to our next artist in the 100. We have Christopher Lawrence, Frostyle, Trasmaño. Now, if you don't know him, you should be, because his hair is enough to speak for himself. Christopher Lawrence Trasmaño has become a household b-boy name in the UAE. Hustling since 2008, he has brought up many of the UAE's young and talented dancers. He now works for WyWy Dubai and is a teacher at the UDO Academy. Check this out, a brief shout out from him.
What's up, Paolo and listed your collabs. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy tonight, I think, and he has a lot of list of artists. My name is CLFrostyle, the crew manager and leader of the DXB Titans, and I work at WyWy Dubai club for the past 4 years. You know, just freestyling, and I'm a hip hop dancer and b-boy. I'm a teacher also at UDO Academy, where I teach little kids how to do hip hop and breaking, and other stuff related to hip hop. And now I'm part of the hip hop UAE exchange, where there's what we call the hip hop university, and there's a lot of different heads and OGs in the scene. So yeah, I can't wait to also support the whole Filipino community with this initiative. So peace out and much love and respect to everyone. So God bless.
I can't believe it. I'm looking at myself right now on this computer and I'm thinking to myself, my goodness, the holidays really did take their toll on me. I've eaten so much that my neckline has begun to recede. But don't worry, I still have 2/3 of a neck left. That means there is still hope for me to lose weight and become Joeable again. I want to thank Christopher Lawrence Trasmaño for going out of his way just to record this special little shout out for us. For many of you guys who know him, and maybe for those who don't know him, he is actually the one man that has opened my eyes to hip-hop culture, and he is the one man that pushed me to start dancing. I remember one time, about 3-4 years into our friendship, when one person, a friend of ours, just went up to him and said, "Christopher, can you dance with 2 left feet? Like, can you pick yourself up from nothing?" And I will never forget this moment. Christopher looked at her and then looked at me straight in the eye and said, "Paolo is a testament to that." That was terrible. I'm never going to be doing it again. Thank you to everybody who is tuning in. Thank you all for joining in. I want to share with you the next entry in our Illustrado 100 from listed. We have Gerrard Anthony Menon, a Filipino Sri Lankan, as one of the most active artists in the UAE of the year. He has gone on to release his own album, Epiphany of a Misfit. He has locked down and performed like crazy at the Fridge concert series, and he will be performing at many more big events. I heard he's got a pretty cool song coming up for the people. When are we gonna have that on the show, my G? Just hit me up. Thank you for sharing your music with us again.
We knew the world would not be the same. Few people laughed. Few people cried. Most people were silent. I remembered the line from the Hindu scripture, the Bhagavad Gita. Vishnu is trying to persuade the prince that he should do his duty, and to impress him takes on his multi-armed form and says, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds." You can certainly destroy enough of humanity so that only the greatest act of faith can persuade you that what's left will be human.
Closer to the Filipino community than ever, that was Gerrard Anthony Menon, a half Sri Lankan, half Filipino, third culture kid. All TCKs, like me, Menon, and so many other people, often have a hard time trying to find our side in the society, especially in a country like this, where it's a melting pot of different cultures, where everything is just everywhere and we don't know where to look or don't know where to go. But now, with something like Listed, I think, at least I can say for myself, that I have found a purpose. I have never felt this close to the Filipino community in my life than this day right now. And I say that with full pride and full respect to my people. Salamat sa inyong lahat at saludo ako sa inyong lahat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. We are nearing the last third of our show, but don't go anywhere. Remember to rewind once our video is done broadcasting, and sooner or later, you're gonna discover something pretty new. With many more surprises and many more artists and talents on the way, I want to say a special thank you to a godfather of the Filipino rap scene. We have Twisted Martinez, also known as MC Twisted Styles, one of the co-founders of the Filipino rap scene in the UAE, and also one of the co-originators of the culture back at home. Started as a breaker, moving forward as a rapper, and now a godfather. Just think of that. Don Twisted Martinez. Kaboom, everybody. We got a shout out for him. But before I begin that shout out, I also want to thank Mej Valencia for providing some more videos from him, because Twisted is the organizer of Bar for Bar Battle, the biggest Filipino underground battle league in the UAE. Check this out.
Yo, this is your homeboy Twisted. I'm gonna bust a couple of rhymes for y'all. Goes like this, check it out. Yo, nagsimula ang lahat sa isang munting pangarap na sana maiawan ng pamilya niya sa hirap. Namulat sa mundo ng puno ng pagsisikap, sipag at tiyaga ang tanging baon ng agimat. Nakakakibat sa puso ang lakas sa loob, natumbas ang lakas ng gina at ulog. Handang lubuso at makipagsapalangan, buong tapang at ipapakitang kakayahan. At ang ganito, galing ng Pinoy at eksperto, 100 magagaling Filipino na sa Illustrado. Handang dumayo, ang bagong Pinoy masipag at tapat. Yan ang dahilan kung bakit tayo sikat na what's up.
Thank you to everybody who has shared their content with us and has shared their same passion for hip-hop culture, musical culture, dance culture, and all other things culture just like me. Welcome to episode 7 of Listed, our first episode of season 2. Entering the new year with a bang, many surprises, our first few international artists, and more. Want to say hello to those who have tuned in. You're never too late to watch Listed, let me tell you that. Want to say hello to Junie Sorsano, Buhay sa Dubai. We got Leo Barameda, RC Kailan from the USA, and Joel Ariola. Welcome to the show. Thank you for watching. Remember, if you can't be... my brain just farted. My goodness, talaga, hard work is hard work. Sleep is only for those who have no work. Remember, everybody, when you want to think of being international but you're divided as to where you should be or what you should represent, think about bread. So many uses, so many ways to adapt. But one thing, never ever ever let it go stale. Be pandesal, or if you're extra, be ensaymada. Now I'm going to be moving on to our last artist of the night and our next entry in the Illustrado 100. We have X and Mckie Alvarez of the WyWy band. Psychedelic, autotelic, WyWy are the relics of the underground musical noise gimmick. That was a little rhyme I made on the spot. No, just kidding. That's not a rhyme I made on the spot. That was a rhyme that I made at 3 a.m. last night, just putting it together. Anyway, this is Epileptic Dreams. Check it out.
We are WyWy.
I'm X, he's Mckie. Special shout out to Listed, especially Paolo, for the support and more power.
Peace.
And we are reaching the home stretch of our show, everybody. Wretch. Ay, nako, that sounds yucky, actually. Anyway, I want to thank everybody who has watched our show tonight. I want to say thank you to Valerie Poa Brianito Vergara, Marlon Aquino Manilao from our Illustrado 100, Enrique Yamson, Donald Rosales, Joel Guerrero, the WyWy Band, Dea Fortes Paderes, Eres Goze, Don Almario, Alman Langit, Agnes Briggs, Yasmin Balahadia Cortes, Ailey Marie El Estuani, Tonio Amante El Estuani just joined. I want to say thanks also to my brother J.A. Arevalo, Mao Piodena, Resty Lagare, Gerald Silva, Johnny Sorsano, Leo Barameda, R.C. Kayalan, Joel Ariola, Haven Villapando, and so many more artists, talents, and so many people that have come together to watch this. You know, I like to think of this as the listed ripple effect. So I just want to say thank you so much to Team Illustrado for supporting me in my endeavor to bring independent music to the limelight. I want to thank everybody else who has been supporting us since day one and all the unexpected but exciting talents and people that we have met along the way. Remember, it is never too late to watch Listed. Once this broadcast finishes, things are gonna sort of come together. We had a bit of technical issues here and there, but you know, Wi-Fi is never ever constant anyway. Saludo ako sa inyong lahat. I want to thank my sponsors, Stars and Bars from La Mer, Giver, your friendly marketplace of sharing, and Instax by Fujifilm. Thank you everybody to watching. As you can see, my brain is not working anymore. Salamat. Thank you all again. And without further ado, I just want to say, we shine, we grind, we'll make it. One time for the people, two time for the peens, making time for the music coming to your big screen. Saludo, Paulo from Illustrado, Listed signing out.